All right, here we go. Warriors vs. Lions. First crew out there is going to be Chenier, Newburg, Pijanowski, Morgan, and Rice behind them. Lions wins the faceoff, brings it back to the D, and sends it up into the offensive zone for Lions. Morgan back for that, leaves it for Pijanowski on the boards. Sends up the middle, gets to center ice, but Lions recovers it there. They dump it back in, and Morgan goes to retrieve that one. Morgan comes around the boards, off the boards, Pijanowski, up the middle to Chenier. Chenier's got Newburg on his right. Leaves it for Newburg. Newburg shot into the pads, comes forward, spins out in front. Goalie's off his... Pijanowski, a little hit there. Spins around, keeps it in the zone, comes down to Newburg. He's walking in, shot. Oh, backdoor to Chenier, just goes through the legs of the goalie. Morgan keeps it in, throws it on the pads, and the goalie stops it. All right, we got 16-16. We're going to have new D coming out today. Sprau and Josh Pijanowski. Offense is going to stay the same. Finn O'Toole not in the lineup tonight. Joe Pijanowski wins it forward. Working down low. Looks middle ice to Newburg. Newburg shot on goal. That's the second one there. Puck comes out, Sprau gains control of it. He's carrying it to the opposite side, and he sends it in. Josh Pijanowski attacking the zone, skates around one, and Lyons is coming away with it. They go center ice, but Joe Pijanowski's there for it. Puck comes in the middle, Sprau knocks that one away. Newburg's at the blue line, gets it out of the zone, comes back into Sprau. He's going to be able to take his time, send it up the ice. Hard, Chenier gets a tip on it. Carries it in the zone. Still got the first line out there on offense. Puck gets around one. Josh Pijanowski coming back. Spencer Assif in the net today. We got Allman out there fresh on the ice. Now we got Sprau behind the net. Comes up the near boards to Allman. Pushes out of the zone. Then Wohlfahrt's kicking it forward. Goes towards Allman. And Bathje's also out there with him. Puck comes all the way back, and Sprau's going to go back for that one. 15:08 to go here in the first period. Everybody's going for a change. Sprau's going to carry it up the middle of the ice. Goes around one. Bring it towards the middle. Skates around another one. Walking in. Shot. Backhand. Tries to get in the goalie. Bathje with the putback. Yeah. Griffin Bathje coming over to celebrate with a goal out. Nice work there. Bringing the puck up by Sprau. And Bathje picks up the puck on the doorstop and knocks it in. 5-hole. Warriors take a 1-0 lead. It's going to be Wohlfahrt, Bathje, and Allman out there with Harding. Shot on net. Oh, comes off of Spencer's pad and right back into the goal. All right, tough luck there. Spencer with a good first save, and ultimately comes right back towards him on the back door. So we go tied 1-1. Wohlfahrt, Allman, Bathje, Harding, and Bender on the defensive side. Another save there by Afsith. Puck's behind the net. Lyons has got it there. Harding moves it around. Sends it forward to Bathje. Bathje looking to bring it towards the middle to Wohlfahrt. Wohlfahrt carrying the zone. Throws it on net. Allman battling over in the corner. Puck comes up high. Fresh on the ice there is White, number 27. Now we got Lauer with the puck. He's taking it down low. Sends it behind the net. And White's going to go to grab that in the corner here. Merchant's now out there with him to join that line. White walks to the middle. Doesn't get through to him. And hits a skate out front. Merchant leaves it behind the net for Lauer. Lauer sends out the back of the net. Lions looking to exit the zone, and they do. That's going to be an icing. All right, it's going to be Lauer, White. White taking the face off. Merchant's out there with them. Morgan and Rice. Puck comes on near boards. Lyons going to carry it out. Comes forward to Morgan at center ice. He circles around, puts the brakes on. Looking the opposite way, but sends that forward to Merchant on the near boards. Cross ice to White, but he can't gain control of it. Lyons sends it up top. Rice is there for it. Logan White in the corner. Battling, circling. Merchant joins him, and White grabs the puck back. White circle in the middle, sends up to Morgan. Morgan walking in, shot, back door. Warriors still have it. Merchant with another shot. All right, we're going to get an offensive change here. It's going to be McAtee, Neid, and Jaime coming out. Rice and Morgan will stay out there on D. Puck comes up top to Morgan, shot, tipped out front. Was in near corner, Neid's got it. He gets knocked down. McAtee comes in with a hit. And Neid will take that behind the net. McAtee gains control in the far corner. Puck's lost there, nobody knows where it's at. And Jaime comes away with it on the near boards. Sends it back down low to Neid. Rice pinches in and keeps it in the zone. Neid sends it back up top, and Rice grabs it again, pushes it towards the middle, goes through a couple Lions players, and they're going to send it out. That's going to be another icing. All right, it's going to be Chenier in for the face-off. Newburg, Josh Pijanowski out front, it's tipped in front, and the goalie swallows that one up. Warriors with a lot of shots on goal so far. Only one goal to show for it, though. Chenier back in there. Puck comes down low, Lyons sends it around. Josh Pijanowski pinches, goes to his brother Joe in the center of the ice. Joe brings it up top, sends it back down low to Chenier. Goes all the way around the Newburg, but back to Chenier behind the net. He sends it out front. Chenier takes it again. Newburg battling on the far side. Pijanowski walks in front. Puck comes around. Josh is going to pinch, try to keep it in. Sprau will come over and gain possession of that puck. He's circling around. Still has it. Looks to center it. Goes to Joe Pijanowski, center ice. Joe carries it, but it's deflected. Back out to Sprau, and they'll have to reset. Cross ice to Josh Pijanowski. Josh settles it down, sends it across to Sprau. Sprau's ready to carry it forward. Sends it in, and they're calling the Warriors offside, so they're going to have to tag up. Puck comes forward. Chenier grabs that at center ice. Circles, gains the zone. Walking in. Back, hit, forehand back in. Nice goal there by Michael Chenier. He's going to come on down, show off his glove to the gold out tonight. All five boys celebrating with a nice little synchronized one knee down. Not only are they good hockey players, they are good at synchronized skating as well. All right, Warriors go up 2-1, 11:08 to go here in the first. And send out the Wolfie line with Allman and Bathje on the wings. Rice and Morgan behind them. Comes back to Morgan. Slows it down, sends it over to Rice. Rice back over to Morgan. Morgan sends it forward to Bathje. Bathje goes through the legs of one. Knocked off the puck, but we keep it in the zone. Rice walks in, shot. Off the pads of the goalie. Another shot on goal, though. Rice battling on the far side there. Tangled up. Pushes it forward with his glove. Gets put in the boards and Lyons gains control of it. Warriors are going to have to tag up. They're calling us offside, so Warriors will tag up here while Lyons grabs the puck. Lyons to the center, sends it in. No icing. They are calling icing. All right, new D-line coming out. It's going to be Harding and Bindra. Wolfie in for the faceoff. Allman battling for the puck. Lyons gains control, sends it off the netting, and that'll be another stoppage. All right, Wohlfahrt back in for the faceoff. Puck comes out high. Harding sends it back in deep. Gets low down to Allman, who sends it to the center of the ice. Lyons comes around the back and sends it off the boards. Looking to chip it out. Here it is at center ice. Harding battling here. Allman comes back, and Harding's battling still. Near boards here down in front of us. Have to bend the camera. Allman doing some yeoman's work there, battling. Harding comes away with the puck. He's going to walk in. Goes around one. Sends it cross ice to his D partner, Bindra. He's going to drop it down low, and Bathje will go to work down the corner. Back up to Bindra. He's going to put a shot on net. Tipped. Doesn't get to the goalie. Goes wide right. Wohlfahrt, Allman. Puck is sent low. And Lyons comes away with a good tip by Harding. Puck does get by him, and Wohlfahrt's back to play some D. Harding's going forward again. Gets knocked down. Gets right back up on his skates. Good job by Harding. Looks like we're going for a full change. White, Merchant, McAtee. That's going to be icing. All right, yeah, we got White, Merchant, and Lauer out there. We need Josh Pijanowski and Sprau on D. Assuming none of that's on there, right?
What?
That? You can't see that, right? All right, White with the start. Lauer battling down low. Josh Pijanowski pinches in. Battles for the puck. It does exit. Looks like that's going to be another icing. Sprau's back for it, though. And they're waving it off. So he's going to come around the net, carry it forward, goes around a couple, carrying it through, takes a hit on the near boards, sends it in the zone. Not sure what that call was. I didn't see it. Did they call icing there? It's pretty tough when you get hit on the boards there and you send it in. Like, that's a pretty tough call. Oh, they're going to exit both centers here. White's getting tossed along with the Lions player. Merchant will come in for the faceoff. Puck's in the center. Puck is knocked away. Sprau pushes it forward, and then White's going to give chase. Comes back to Josh Pijanowski. He's got it. Turns, sends it out of the zone to White. White across ice to Sprau. Sprau looking up the middle, waves on it. Fans still battling on the far side, and then White comes back to assist him. He sends it off the boards and out of the zone. Merchant's coming up the middle. He pinches it forward. Oh, just knocked away. Good hit there by White on the far boards. And that's going to go for icing, I think. All right, new line out there. Neid, Jaime, and McAtee. It's going to be a new D line with Rice and Morgan as well. Jamie's in for the face-off. Puck's one outside. McAtee gets it, sends it out of the zone. He gives chase immediately. He's right on the guy. Good pressure there. Neid's coming down low as well. Puck comes up high. Jamie's there for the hit. And then battles here for Morgan and Jaime as well. Puck sent deep. Neid's giving pressure. Puck comes down the far side. Rice jumps in front. Still there. Puts it down with his glove. Battling. It's still there. Now McAtee's going to come get it. And Neid's got it behind the net. Throws it up the middle. Nobody's there, though. And Lyons is going to come the opposite direction. Morgan's back on D. He's got the one guy. Rice is coming up the middle. One shot on goal there, but Aff just kicks it to the side. Morgan sends up the near boards. Nobody's there. Knocks the guy down, sits him down. Jacob Morgan always up for the Baja Blast of the game. Looking for it tonight as well. Rice battling in the far corner. Settles it down, sends it back around, and that's going to come all the way up to McAtee. McAtee's going to turn and give it to Jacob Morgan, who's going to come forward with a couple of offensive players. Jacob gains his zone, gives it to Jaime. Back door. Oh, Neid just wasn't able to get there. Morgan tries to get the back door, and the puck's going to come out of the zone. Newburg's fresh on the ice, and he's going to have to chase that one down against a large offensive player for Lyons. Doing great work there. They send it up the middle, but Rice is there. He sends it back up to Neid. He tips it in, and it goes right towards the net. Warriors looking for a change. Newburg's there. Chenier's there. Puck's kicked around to the center ice, and they're going to try to send it back in. That is icing, but no call. Harding comes around the net, puts on the brakes, loses control of the puck. It's kicked up forward. Try to send it in. Nice kick out there by Sprau. Sends it out of the zone. Chenier's giving pressure. Pijanowski's there as well. Sprau comes in on it. And Lyons going the other direction. Joe Pijanowski with the initial pressure there. Harding's there. Try to center it. Sprau lifts the stick in front. Puck goes down behind the net. Sprau's going to carry there. Puts it on the brakes. Gives it back to Harding. Harding walks, sends it around to Joe Pijanowski on the near boards. Can't see it with the large crowd down here in the student section. Chenier battling there as well. Lyons comes away with it. Looking at her shot. Good save there by Afseth. Joe Pijanowski sends it. Oh, not able to get access to the zone again. Another save by Afseth. Sprau battling corner, sends out the far boards. Puck still shut on net. Another save by Afseth. Looking to move it up the ice now. We got 4-on-2. While Lyons goes for a change. Sprau's going to keep carrying it in. Tries to go around, leaves it. Chenier's there. Newburg's on the opposite side. Shot across. Chenier for the goal! There we go. Synchronizing it again. These boys. Michael Chenier gets the second goal of the game from an assist from Newburg there. All right, it's going to be Wohlfahrt, Allman, Bathje, Pijanowski, and Morgan. Puck is sent in by Lyons. Morgan goes back to getting that one. Sends it across ice to Pijanowski, back to Morgan. They're settling it down, looking for the exit. Morgan slowly moves it forward to Pijanowski. He's got open space. He's going to carry it up the ice. Carries it into the offensive zone, takes it deep, circling the net. Time and space, loses the puck, and Lyons grabs it, sends up the boards, and Morgan's going to pinch in there, keeps it in the zone. Bathje helping there, Pijanowski, Morgan. Now Bathje's in there by himself doing the work. Morgan slides across one, goes deep into the zone. Leaves it behind for Allman. Bounces, and Lyons grabs it, tries to exit the zone. Josh settles it down, sends it on net. Oh, off the post. Bouncing. Puck just hit the post right past the goalie. All right, Lyons goes for a full change. Warriors go back. Morgan's going to carry it out of the defensive zone. Sends it in, snakes across one. Puts that guy in the boards. Nice hit by Jacob. Got Merchant out there now with White and Lauer. Lauer's battling down there. Merchant was with them. Comes near side, up to Pijanowski. Josh is going to put another shot on goal. High glove save. I mean, I don't know if my shots on goal are correct, but I've got it at like 3-1 right now. I might be a little friendly. All right, Harding and Binger coming out on defense. It's going to be the same offensive line out there with White, Merchant, and Lauer. Merchant goes down low behind the net. Battling in the near corner there. And puck comes out. Harding's going to have to grab that. And it's going to go for an icing. All right, same 5 out there. White in for the faceoff. Puck comes back to Harding. Oh, he loses it. Loses an edge. Bendra's back for it. Got 2-on-1. Doing a good job. Nice job by Bendra. Nice stop by Asa. Bendra kept the second player coming in from getting the pass, and Asa was able to shut down that single shot. All right, we got new lines out there. It's going to be Rice and Morgan on defense. We got White, Merchant, and Lauer. Merchant kicks it off the near board, scaring it forward. Takes a little hit. Lauer's there for it. Puck still loose. Merchant gains control of it. Sends it down low. Lauer's got sends it on net. It's a little shot on goal there for the Warriors. Rice goes deep into the offensive zone. Sends it off the back of the net. And then Morgan's mentioned. Puck does come out. Merchant's going to go back for it. Got one guy to beat. No call. White's controlling the puck, sends it back forward, and that'll go right to the Lions D. Lauer's going to give the initial pressure. Merchant's there for it. Comes up to Rice. Oh, exits the zone, though. He's got to settle it down, wait for his partners to come out of the offensive zone, and he does. Lauer dangling around one, takes a hit. Jaime, fresh on the ice there, comes through with the shot. All right. All right, fresh group out there. Jaime, Neid, and McAtee with Sprau and Pijanowski behind him. Puck comes back to Sprau. He's going to dump it back down low. All the way around to McAtee. He's behind the net. Sends it across to Neid behind the net. Puck does come up front. McAtee's giving pressure there. And then Sprau kicks it back in, but the Warriors have to gain zone there. Lyons tries to send in deep, and they do. Josh Pijanowski's going behind the net. Takes it around the net. He's going to kick it back towards the middle. Guy's looking to center it. Shot does get there, but the guy fans on it. Comes forward to Pijanowski. Puck comes down. Sorry about that. Jamie's bringing it in. Shot high off the chest of the goalie. McAtee's battling on the new boards. Warriors on a delayed penalty here. Puck sent low. Needs there. Settling down, goes to the middle. Lyons is going to touch it up. And then Sprau tries to grab it with his hand. That doesn't feel good. All right, here we go. Warriors get their first power play. This power play brought to you by all of our happy sponsors. All right, it's going to be Chenier, Pijanowski, Morgan, and Newburg. Chenier's going to be in for the faceoff. Comes back out to Morgan. Sends over to Pijanowski on the left side, up to Newburg, to Morgan. Morgan shot. Tipped in! Tipped in out front by Chenier. I think it's going to go with, I think Morgan's going to get the assist with the Chenier tip out front. I'm not sure who had the goal, but I think he got tips. All right, way to throw it on net there by Jacob, and it gets tipped out front, and we'll check the official scoring for that one. Puck's one forward. Joe Pijanowski carries in. He's tripped up. Lyons looking to go the other direction. Morgan's there for it. They dump it in, and Josh Pijanowski goes behind the net. Sends it up to his brother Joe on the near boards here. Can't see it behind the kids. Afsa sucks one up there. He'll take that and cover it up. All right, it's going to be Chenier, Newburg, Pijanowski, Sprau, and Pijanowski on the defensive side. Puck sent back. Sprau tries to send it across ice, but he loses it. Comes out front. Oh, broken stick. Sprau broke a stick. There goes another couple. He grabs the stick from the ice, comes back in. Newburg knocks it down on the far side. Lyons still has control of it. Puck comes to the middle. Sprau sends it forward to Newburg. Newburg's got it, pushing it across ice to Joe Pijanowski. And he's going to carry it all the way in the offensive zone. He's got Chenier down there, Newburg. Joe tingles around one, keeping it in the zone, walk in the middle. They're going to let him shoot. Sorry if I had a bad window there. That's a second net. Lions player didn't like Chenier all over it. That extra stick brought to you by Crossbar. Never fun to break sticks, especially when it's your kid. All right, new line out there. Wohlfahrt, Allman, Bathje, Harding, and Bender on the backside. Puck comes out high. Lyons comes away with it. They push it forward. Harding's back on D. He's going to take it, put on the brakes. Puck does go around to Bendra. Bendra's looking to battle in the corner. Takes a hit over there. Wohlfahrt assisting with him. Puck comes up high. D-man has a free shot. It's wide left. Allman's going to gain control of it. Whoa! Allman's carrying it forward. Looking to center it. He had Wohlfahrt in the front, but now Bathje's battling down low. Allman's going to grab control of it. Got 16 seconds. Bathje, goal! Bar down! Nice shot. Second goal by Griffin Bathje right here. He's going to get a little celebration going on. Warriors go up 5-1. All right, we got 13 seconds to go here. First period. It's going to be Wohlfahrt, Allman, and Bathje up front again. Morgan and Rice behind him. Puck comes over to Rice. He sends it out of the zone. He's going to carry it forward. Send a shot on net. The goalie's going to stop. You keep the same five out there for this face-off. You got 3 seconds to go here in the first period. Warriors up 5-1. Puck is knocked around, sent to the corner. That should be the end of the first period. And it is. All right, Warriors go to the first period leading 5-1. I'm trying.
It's hard.
I mean, I got it like 3-1.
Wow.
I don't know if that's right, but.
That's a lot.
All right, we got to start here. It's going to be Sprau and Pijanowski in the back. It goes across to Josh Pijanowski. He sends it in. The glove down by Lyons. Merchant's there. We got White out there with Lauer and Merchant. Merchant behind the net. Should have probably started the clock, but I didn't. And that comes right to Pijanowski. He's going to put shot. Goalie save. Pijanowski down low, battling, looking to center. Slows it down. Cross ice, sending it down low. Merchant's going to grab it behind the net. Sends it in front. Nice job. Goal by Lauer. Nice pass by Merchant. All right, Lauer, I think, gets his first varsity goal of the season. Good pass by Merchant right behind the net. All right, it's going to be Bender and Harding with White, Merchant, and Lauer behind them. Puck comes back deep in the defensive zone. Bender's going to grab it there and take it behind the net. Sends it cross ice to Harding. Harding back around to Bender. Good job by the D there. Puck comes up high. Lauer's giving him initial pressure. Lauer puts a good hit on the guy there. Shot high. Goes to the far side. Merchant's there, then White's there. Puck stays in zone until White grabs it. Oh, stick in his feet. And Lyons grabs control of it. They're going to walk back in. Centering it, looking for the shot. Good job by Spencer with a glove save, knocks it down. All right, the Warriors have been fired tonight. 6 goals in the first period. Or, well, I guess it's 5 in the first and 6-1 came early in the second. So it's going to be Jaime, McAtee, Neid, Rice, and Morgan. Jaime in for the face-off. Lyons grabs control of it. Oh, good save off the shoulder and into the netting. Really good save by Spencer. All right, here we go. Jaime in for the face-off again. Lyons sends it high into the netting again. That was my fault. We're good. Just dropping stuff. I put my foot down to stop it, at least. All right, Morgan's got it. He's going to send it around right up the middle. Keeps carrying it forward. Neid's got it. Carrying it in. Cross ice to Jaime. Doesn't connect. Jaime takes a little hit in the corner. Jaime, McAtee both down there battling. Now Rice is going to pinch in. Sends it to the far side. Morgan's looking to pinch. That's going to be an icing call. Sorry about that. All right, it's going to be Chenier, Pijanowski, Newburg, Sprau, and Pijanowski. Joe Pijanowski battling on the far side. Puck's in the feet of the Lions player. Joe grabs it, leaves it down for Newburg. Newburg walking in, shot on goal, another shot. Brings around the backside. Oh, tried a Michigan there for a second. Newburg's battling here. Chenier's giving a good hit on the boards. Chenier's walking. Down low to Newburg. Shot goes wide. Chenier with the big hit, and they're going to call a penalty on him. Michael's going to go to the box for the hit there. Let's see what they're calling. All All right, looks like they're going to give him, yeah, that's going to be a 2-10. Hit me from behind, and looks like somebody's going to be joining him in the box. Joe Pijanowski will join them. They're going to send out Allman and Bathje. They're going to have Sprau and Josh Pijanowski behind them. So at 14:30, we're going to go on the penalty kill. Puck comes out of zone. Sent down. Lyons looking to reset. Bathje with the initial action. Allman circles in to cover for him. Lyons still staying back. They fan on now. Bathje's going to give it. Some pressure in his feet. Now Josh Pijanowski centers forward. They're looking to send it back, but Josh dumps it down deep. Allman's going to come back in and give pressure again. Off the near boards. Allman giving pressure, comes all the way up, does get past Sprau and the Lions player there, and Josh Pijanowski's back on D. Lyons finally gains his zone, but Allman giving pressure, still battling for it on the far side. Kicks past Josh. Allman up top on the pressure, still pressuring, comes down to Pijanowski. Pijanowski takes it, goes off the glass, but Lyons is going to be able to settle that one down. Drops it back down low, goes to the Lions player, looking to center it, not able to. He's got Josh all over him. They go up top to their D player, send it down low. It's wide, doesn't catch net. Bathje's going to be able to clear the puck out. Doesn't clear, but Josh is there for it. He's going to go around a couple. He's got time and space. He's got Allman. He's got Bathje going with him. Bathje looking for the Hattie. Leaves it back for Allman. Shot on goal. Nice pass by Bathje, even though he could have easily went for the shot. Nice job by Griff. All right, it's going to be Merchant and Jaime with Rice and Harding. Harding pushes it down low. He's going to retreat, get on defense. Merchant gives initial pressure, and Jaime's going to keep in the offensive zone. Battles for it there, sends it down deep. Burning some more penalty kill clock. Goes around one, dangling to the middle. Oh, good hard shot from the side there from Jaime. Now Lyons going the opposite direction. Rice has got two on that side. He's going to be able to grab it, flip it up into the center of the ice where Merchant will give the pressure. Got 10 seconds left. Puck comes back. Now we got Lions player coming in. Harding putting a stick on him. Asa kicks it to the side with a stick, and then Harding's going to look to send it out of the zone. Lyons grabs control of it, though. They're looking to get a shot off. Backdoor drop doesn't work for him. We are even strength now, and that was White that came on. They almost took the puck there. Down low to White, or to Rice. And Lyons pushes it down low again. Good hit by Jaime. Puck's knocked away to White. White's going the opposite direction. He's got Merchant on his left. Gains his zone. They're going to call Merchant offsides. All right, new line, Wolfie line out there with Allman on the left, Bathje on the right. Rice way set out here on the far side for D, and then he's going to go circling back. So it's going to be him and Morgan on the backside. Warriors dumping in. Lyons is going to gain control, circling. Rice grabs on the near boards here. Almost took a big hit down in front of us here. Now he's going to attack. He's got Wohlfahrt with him. Rice is activated, and Bathje will stay back on D. Good work by Griff there to recognize D players forward. Bathje again, now comes all the way back, and Rice is on D to gain control of it. Slows it down, takes it behind the net. Got time, loses the puck, battling down low. And then Wohlfahrt's going to go help on the far corner. Sends it up to Allman. Wohlfahrt takes a big hit, but keeps on working. Allman kicks out of zone. Bathje's with him. Griff's got one. He's got Morgan with him. Leaves it for Morgan. Morgan's dangling. Backside! What a goal by Jacob Morgan! Nice pass there by Griffin. Bathje, way to work by Allman on the forwards as well. Morgan buries it with an assist from, I'm going to say, Bathje and Allman. Nice forehand, backhand goal there by Morgan. All right, Warriors piling on right now. 11:18 to go here in the second period. Up 6. It's going to be White, Lauer, Merchant, and Sprau and Pijanowski behind him. Merchant's the one battling on the far side there. White gloves it down, loses control. Lyons got to go in the other direction. Pijanowski dumps it in, but it comes back deep. Sprau's going to have to come behind the net, gain control of it, put on the brakes, send it back around to his D partner, Pijanowski. Pijanowski up the middle, looking for White. Merchant gloves it down, and the Warriors are going to be offsides. White was offsides on the far side. Just entered the zone slightly early. All right, same 5 out there. Back to Pijanowski. Cross ice to Sprau. Sprau's going to look to gain the zone. Walking in. Shot wide. Better get back on D because Pijanowski's back there. Looks like Lauer's back as well. Good job by Ryan covering his D partner. Pijanowski brings it behind the net. And he's going to carry it up. He's offensive minded. He's at 4-on-1 right now. White's going to hang back and cover for him. Puck goes to the corner where Lauer's at. He's going to put a big hit on. Comes forward to Sprau. Oh, he had the pass to Pijanowski. 2 D-men were in there for the pass there, but it got kicked away by a Lions player. Merchant back to Sprau. Going to settle it down again. Carrying it to the middle. Goes cross ice to up here to Merchant. Merchant's going to walk in the offensive zone. Shot. Oh, no, he pulled it back. Shot. Trying to pull it around. Lost control of it. Merchant, good control there. White and Lauer putting some hits on down low. Sprau's going to dump it back down to Lauer. It's going to go all the way around to Merchant. He'll grab it in the far corner, leave it for Lauer behind the net. Look in the middle. He goes back up to Merchant. Shot on net. Goal! Merchant puts one in. Merchant with the assist from Lauer. Warriors go up 8-1. I think that one actually surprised Matthew. He threw it at the goalie's skate, and he did not have it matched up against the bar there. So Matthew with a nice goal. All right, new group out here. It's going to be Jaime, McAtee, Neid, Bendra, and Harding behind him. Lyons gets it, but Harding steps into it on the near side, kicking it forward, battling for the puck. Comes back out. Jaime's got it. And Harding still battling. He circles around, trying to get out of the zone. Puck does come back down, but Bendra's there for it. Nice job by him. Him and Harding working down low. Harding goes around, sends it up to Neid, leaves it for Jaime. And Harding still battling for it. Lions keeping the offensive zone. Good work by them. Harding with a good hit there. Got tangled up, had to drop the stick. And now that's going to be Neid going to the box. Let's see what the call is here. It's going to be interference. All right. So it's going to be Harding and Bendra out there with Wohlfahrt and McAtee on the penalty kill here. Reminder of our penalty kill sponsors. Wohlfahrt in for the face-off, tying it up, and they score. Quick score there off the face-off, and that penalty kill did not last long. All right, Warriors up 8-2. All right, it's going to be Wohlfahrt, Allman, Bathje, Rice, and Morgan. Morgan jumps up, pushes it forward. Lyons looking to go the other direction. Shot. Saved by Afsif. Morgan back, sends it behind the net to Rice. Rice looking to go up ice, ends up being on net, right past Allman. That'll be another shot on goal. Same five going to stay out there. Wohlfahrt in for the faceoff. Bathje looking to battle for it. Lyons going the opposite direction. Rice giving the initial pressure. He pushes the guy out the puck. To the center. Sticked away by Bathje. Sent out front, bouncing. Aseth with a save and a bounce up high. Rice gets a puck. He's going to send it around hard. It's going to all the way around to Allman. He sends back to Morgan. Morgan sends it forward to Wohlfahrt. Wohlfahrt needs to turn around. That's going to be a hit in the back. Warriors got the puck on the penalty. Yeah. Warriors going on the power play. The hit from behind there. It's probably just going to be a rough if I had to guess. Yeah, just a single rough. Warriors will go on the power play though. Remember our power play sponsors: Crossbar, Salerno's, Amana, Chris Heating and Cooling, Bartles, Midwest Neurosurgery. All right, this power play is going to be White, Merchant, Wohlfahrt, Sprau, and Rice. Rice has it, circling, leaves it for Sprau. He's going to walk in, sends it across. Oh, White had one in the center and fanned on it. Wohlfahrt down low. Merchant's got it, circling. Looks to the middle. Puck on net. Matthew Merchant's second goal. I don't know which goal shocked Matthew more, that one or the first one, but he'll take both of them. Nice goal by Matthew. All right, it's going to be Lauer, White, Merchant, Rice, and Sprau. Still keeping that same line out there. Lyons grabs it, sends it forward. Rice is going to grab control of it. Sends it to the middle to White. White kicks it forward. Lyons going to grab control of it. Lyons, he was offsides by a lot. Rice gives a hit there. The kid didn't like that one, right to the midsection. Hate to be adding time, but that is what the time is. 7:34 to go here in the second period. 9-2 Warriors. All right, White in for the face-off. Puck comes out. Sprau's pushing forward with it. Merchant grabs it, sends it to the middle of the ice. White grabs it there, and he's going to skate it forward. Walks, shoots, shot on goal, stopped. Bad camera there, my bad. All right, face off. White sends it back. Shot by Rice. Lauer takes a little hit, but he's all right. All right, it's going to be new D out here, Harding and Bendra. Puck comes to Lauer. It's White battling along the near boards. Puck does come away. And Lyons is able to exit the zone. Bendra's there for it at half ice. Puts on the brakes. Nice job. Kicking it forward. And he's going to kick it forward again. Center ice action here. Bendra sends it forward to Merchant. Merchant walking in. Leaves it for White. White's going to be able to get a shot back door. Good save by their goalie. Merchant got that to White. White got it down low to Lauer. Good save by the goalie. New offensive line. McAtee, Neid, and Jaime. Michael Chenier still in the box, serving his 2 and 10. McAtee on the near boards in the corner here. Harding keeps it in. Nice pinch by him. Sends it back down low. Neid giving action after that one. And Jaime's got it on the far side. Looking to send it low. Takes a little hit. Goes around one player. And then Neid's going to put a body on the player. Bender pinches. Puck does come out, but it's outside the reach of the Lyons player. McAtee brings it back, circles around. Sends it up ice. And that's going to... No, I thought that was... Warriors are offsides. Bender's back for that one. Sends it over to Harding. A little mishandle there. Is in his feet. Kicks it forward. McAtee with a hit. Harding battling. They're going to give us a penalty, I think. Elbow. And that's going to be an elbow. Somebody's got to go to the box. Yeah, that's going to be Matt. Lyons goes on the power play. Puck kick to the middle. Rice is out there with Morgan and Allman and Bathje. Looking to battle Rice on the far side. Puck comes away. Kick forward. Allman's got to get a stick on it, and he does. That exits the zone. Bathje giving pressure. Griffin still battling over there. Allman comes in, pushes it further down. Rice is jumping in the zone. The puck's coming back the other direction, but Griffin, Bathje keeps it, circling in. Can he get his stick on it? And he can't. Good stick lift there by the Lyons player. Morgan's back on D. Guy coming across. Gets through into his feet. In front. Spencer kicks that off to the side, though. Morgan with a good hit in the corner. And he sends it behind the net where Rice will grab control of it. He's just going to send it up the middle. Gets past a couple of people, and Allman will be there for it. He'll give the initial pressure. A minute to go on the penalty kill. Lyons carries it forward. Wohlfahrt's out there now. Josh Pijanowski out there with Rice. Shot high into the netting. I don't think that even tipped anything, but looks like it must have, because they're going to do an offensive zone face-off inside the zone. Rice is out. Sprau's in. Jaime and Wohlfahrt with Sprau and Pijanowski. Jaime sends it to the corner. Sprau's going to send one hard. Sends it up the ice to the goalie. Where Wohlfahrt's going to be initial pressure. Then Jaime. Puck gets away and it's going to come back out to Sprau. He's going to kick to the middle. And then Pijanowski's got it. He's going to be able to just send it in the zone. But Dangles, it's underneath him. Nope. Lyons has it going the other direction. Wohlfahrt's back. Guys carrying around the net. Pressure there by Sprau. He kicks it into the corner. And then he's carrying it forward. Short-handed. Sprau's going to carry it forward, looking to get around one. Goes around that guy. Carrying towards the middle. Oh, shot. Kicked away. Jaime's giving the pressure now. Now Wohlfahrt's got it, possibly. Battling right in front of the bench. Penalty's over. We got even strength, but we're offside, so the Warriors tag up. Newburg jumps on the ice. And he comes back out to Sprau. Sprau's going to go around one, pushes it in the zone. Puts a hit on, but loses the puck. Joe Pijanowski fresh on the ice. Circles around one, looking. Backhand to Newburg. Newburg, goal! Bottle popper! Ethan Newburg with the goal, assisted by Pijanowski. All right, so it's going to be Newburg, Bathje, Pijanowski with Harding and Bender behind them. Puck goes to the middle where Joe Pijanowski sends it out of the defensive zone. Joe's going to grab it at center ice and dangle it around a couple. Carries it past this guy. Walking right in, looking for the goal. goes wide. Does go off the shoulder of the goalie, though. Newburg gets tripped up. Pijanowski trips up a guy. No calls down there. Now there's going to be some battling in the corner. Now Bender's going to have to chase after it. He's got one on him. He just takes it down, puts the brakes on. Circles back around, looking for Harding behind the net. Gives it to him. He puts the brakes on. Back up to Joe Pijanowski on the far boards. Takes a big hit. Puck goes down. Looks like a broken stick by the Lyons player there. Might have got a hit, but he broke a stick. Good save by Spencer out front. Second shot. 2 saves there by Acid. Now we got Newburg carrying it the other direction with Lauer. Newburg's still there. Puck's loose. Joe Pijanowski. Lauer comes away with it. Shot. High off the glass. And that's going to go for an icing. All right, Chenier's out of the box, serving that 2 and 10, so we're back to a full group on the bench. Who we got out there? It's going to be Lauer, Merchant, and White. White will take the face-off with Bendra and Harding behind them. Merchant battling far side. White comes in to assist. Merchant comes away with the sends it over to White off of his stick. Lauer turns, shot, just wide. Merchant sends it back down low. Comes back up. Merchant walking behind the net. In the middle, sends out front. Puck's loose. Oh, White left it behind the Lauer and it just went wide again. Yeah, Lauer's going to draw a penalty. So the Warriors are going to go on the power play here. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a rough, 2-minute rough. Warriors go on the power play. They'll send out PP1. It's going to be Newburg, Chenier, Pijanowski, and Morgan. Chenier in for the face-off. Comes back to Morgan. Morgan working. Leaves it for Newburg. Newburg walking in. Cross ice in front to Chenier. Chenier turns. Shot. Chenier takes a hit. He's all right. He gets back up. Pijanowski looking to pass down low to Chenier. Chenier bobbles it. So he goes behind the net. Goes back up to Newburg. Newburg one-timer. Nope. Back down to Chenier. Back down out to Newburg. Newburg kicks it up top to Morgan. Morgan walking, goes back down to Newburg outside of his stretch, and Chenier will have to go grab that in the corner. Comes up to Newburg. Newburg circling. Puck does exit the zone, and Morgan's there for it. Newburg has it now. Sends it cross ice to Josh Pijanowski. He carries in the zone. Walking down low. In the middle, Newburg. Oh, shot was wide. Puck gets by Morgan. He's going to have to go back on D. They got Kai coming in. Morgan gets back all the way, knocks the puck away. Great play by Jacob Morgan. Great recovery there. He's going to leave it for Pijanowski. Joe, that is. Joe's going to come forward with it. Puck is lost. Lyons is going the other direction, and Morgan's there again. Pushing the guy out the puck. Puck goes high into the netting. All right. Looks like you're going to come out with the second power play unit here. 4:49 to go. When I say that, I mean 44.9 seconds. It's going to be White, Merchant, Wohlfahrt, Sprau, and Rice. White's going to be in for the face-off. Lyons grabs it, comes off the back of a leg there. I don't know if it was White or the Lyons player. Merchant takes it around the net. Kicks it forward to Rice. Rice is going to skate it forward. He's got White on his left side. He's going to bring in the offensive zone. He's going to leave it there for Wohlfahrt. Comes back out to Rice and exits the zone. We got 27 seconds to go in the second period. Cross ice to Sprau. Sprau's going to be able to carry it in. He's got some space. Takes it down low. Looking to center it. Comes up high. Merchant's got it. Shot on goal. Goalie covers. Right. Comes up high to Sprau. Sends it down low. Comes to Merchant. Puts on the brakes, looking to center it. 8 seconds. Goes back around the other side to White. White looking. Wohlfahrt, far side. Kicked in the middle. Now Lyons is going to throw it out. That'll be the end of the second period. All right, Warriors go to the break up 10-2. I'm assuming we're going to take a break for ice cut, even though it's a 8-goal difference. But it may not be. Sometimes it's up to the coaches here with this big of a break. And they're going to wave off the ice cut. So we'll go right into the third period. All right, it's going to be Neid on the left. Who's that? McAtee on the right, and Jaime in the face-off. Harding and Bendra behind him. Harding goes back on D. Pushes over to his D partner, Bendra. He's going to reverse it again. It is tipped. Lyons gains control of it. Looking to center it. Pressure there by Jaime on the near boards. And Bendra is going to circle around. Good job by him. He's penitent there. He's battling too. Jaime comes in to help him. Man, Jamie's digging away like crazy, but the puck comes out the other direction. Neid comes forward, and it comes to the D from Lyons. Neid takes a hit. He's all right. Bendra goes back for it, and he's going to tip it away, and Neid's going to go grab that in the corner. Going to go around one. It comes off a skate right out front. Puck goes shot high. Yeah, finish check there. Jaime takes a big hit. Hopefully he's all right. He didn't slam the stick on the ground there. That was a big hit. Kid's going to get a 2-minute penalty for that.
Your mouth should disown you, fucking loser!
All right, it's going to be a power play here for the Warriors. Chenier, Pijanowski, Morgan, Pijanowski, and Newburg. Puck comes out high, and it does exit the zone. Joe's got it. Carried it in. It's in the far corner. Slowing it down. Leaving it down low for Chenier. Chenier up to Newburg. Newburg looking. They'll bring it up high to Morgan. Morgan exits. Sends it across Josh Pijanowski. Tipped in front by Chenier. Newburg's there for it. Oh, he waves on the shot. Had an open door on the back. That's all right, though. Morgan's going to be back for it. Josh Pijanowski carrying it forward. Centering it. Lyons knocks it away. They're going to dump it deep, and Sprau will go back to that one, fresh on the ice. Turns. It's on his feet, settles it down, looks to bring it forward, goes to Rice. Rice across to Josh Pijanowski. Got 3 Ds out here. Merchant jumps into the zone here with Josh. Josh looking across to Merchant. That's a hattie for Matthew Merchant right there. Nice hat trick for Matthew Merchant. They throw the hats. Nobody knows it, but that is a hattie. Nice job by Matthew. All right. Oh, I probably should read on the clock. Yeah, sorry. Comes over to Sprau, back to Rice. Rice sends it across to Sprau. Sprau sends it out of the zone. It's tipped around there and back into the zone. Lauer's got it there. Looking, circling, goes to White. Merchant's going to push it forward, and then I think White's going to push it forward, but it gets stuck out there at the blue line. Lyons going the other direction. Lauer giving a good back check. Oh, they get all the way through. Get the shot off, but it goes wide. Merchant's going the other direction. Sends it across house to Lauer. Lauer tips it, comes to Sprau. Sprau shot off the goalie's shoulder. Comes back out. Rice uses backhand there. Merchant. Matthews battling the corner. Puck comes to the center. White gives a little hit, but the guy gets through it. Puck goes through Sprau's legs, and Rice has it. Rice goes to the middle to Merchant. Merchant dingles around one. Lauer's pushing it forward. Center ice goes around another, gets tripped up. No call. Probably not going to be many tripping calls right now. Roughing, yes. Tripping, no. Allman down the middle of the ice. He takes a hit, still going. Oh, good pressure there by Matt. Or by Max, sorry. Max up to Rice. Rice, broken stick. Nothing like laughing at somebody that breaks a stick. That's what happens when you laugh at me. Bathje's got it. Lyons got to go in the other direction. Vendra with the puck behind the net there on the near side. Allman kicking it forward. Lyons able to keep it. Vendra battling. Allman there as well. Wohlfahrt tries to kick it out. It does exit the zone, and Bathje's going to be the first one to get pressure. Oh, shot on goal. And I think it's in. I don't think they're going to give it to us, though, which is the right thing to do. We got a running clock, so I got to catch this thing up. There we go. All right, it's going to be Jaime taking the face-off with Neid. It's good to see Jaime's back out there with Neid and McAtee. Puck comes to the middle. Jaime's got it, settles it down, goes to McAtee all the way up to Harding. Harding's going to dump it back in deep. And Neid will give pressure there. Bender sneaks forward, kicks it back down. Lyons comes away with it. They got a 2-on-1, but Bender's back helping out. Harding goes to the corner. He's going to send around and stop there. He kicks it around past another Lyons player and back up to McAtee, who sends it forward. Neid's got it. And puck is lost there. Puck comes forward. Sprau and Jaime kind of debating on who was going to go for that one. Lyons comes away with it. But then it's going to come to Bendra. McAtee's got it. They carry it up the ice, gain the offensive zone. Through the legs, shot. Neid. Deflected out front. Sprau knocks the stick away, and then Pijanowski comes in for it. McAtee up to Pijanowski. Pijanowski keeps in his own shot. Another shot on goal. Neid back around to McAtee. McAtee on the near side here. Settles it down. It's going to get tipped away, and they're going to have to go back for it. Sprau's back for it. He's going to take it all the way behind the net. He's got some speed coming around the net. Brings it forward. Goes around one. Looking to cut to the middle. Shot. Hits a stick. Knocks the stick out of the hands. McAtee's got it. Neid pushing it forward. McAtee dangles around one. Still has the puck. Cross ice to Jaime. Jaime shot. And Neid's going to get the goal there. Landon Neid with the goal. I think we're still running clock though. Yeah. That's going to be Neid with the goal from a pass from McAtee to Jaime. Oh, it's going to be Chenier, Newburg, Pijanowski, Harding, and Bendra. Random kids skating across the ice. All right, Chenier gets thrown out because the guy skating across the ice that went to the locker room to get a stick. Puck comes forward. Bendra's going back into the corner for it. Harding giving pressure. They're looking to center it. Good job by Bender and Harding keeping them outside. Walk in, pad save there. Not by Spencer. It actually went off of Bendra's pad out front. Circling down low, and Chenier's got the puck there. He kips it past a couple, sends it forward to Newburg. Newburg's got Pijanowski with him. Puck is knocked away by Lyons, and they're going to go the other direction. Bender and Harding are back on D as Lyons carries it in the offensive zone. Comes off Harding's skate, tips away to Joe Pijanowski. Now you got 3-on-2 going the other direction with Chenier, Newburg, and Pijanowski carrying the puck. Lyons knocks it away, going the opposite direction. Harding's back, pushes him to the outside. Shot off of Spencer's headgear. All right, White's in for the faceoff. Lauer on his left. Merchant out. Pijanowski and Morgan back on defense. Comes up near boards to Merchant. Merchant kicks it across ice to Lauer. Lauer's going to carry in the offensive zone. He's got White on his right. Goes past one. White picks up the laundry and goes off the... Sorry about that. White threw a backhand off the goalie's chest. Merchant and White. White comes away with it. Looks to send it up top to Morgan. Comes off of his stick and he'll retreat and reset. Comes over to Pijanowski. Pijanowski back to Morgan. Morgan back over to Pijanowski. Pushing it forward and it's outside the stretch of Pijanowski. Morgan circling behind the net. Comes up the far boards to Lauer. Lauer kicks it forward but stopped by Lyons. Lyons gets it right in front. Nice helmet save there by Afseth. And Morgan comes forward to Pijanowski. Pijanowski, yeah. Logan let off that, which is good because he was going to get hit hard by the defender there. Morgan cross ice to Merchant. Merchant leaves it for White. White's going to carry it in. He's got Lauer with him. Loses the puck. Lauer picks it up. He loses the puck. Pijanowski's got it. Tries to send it back in. And Lauer's going to dump it back down to Merchant. Merchant across ice to White. White up top to Harding. Harding cross to Pijanowski. Pijanowski shot wide. And Lyons looking to send it down for the icing. They're going to wave that off. Good stick there by the Lions player, but White comes in to knock the puck away. Merchant puts a hit on. Lions gains control of the puck. And they're just controlling the puck right here with 4:15 to go in the game. Harding behind the net, sends it hard around to Bathje. Bathje centers it. Wohlfahrt's there. Comes through to the Lions player, and Afseth gloves it first, and then knocks it out front. Puck comes to center to Harding. Oh, he had a guy on his backside, and then Bathje's going to grab it. He's going to carry the offensive zone, leave it for Allman. Allman off the pads of the defender. Allman and Bathje down low behind the net. And Lyons comes away with it. Rice is out there. He's got Pijanowski with him. Goes to Allman. Allman down the middle. Takes a hit, keeps going. Loses the puck, but gains control again. Looks up top to Rice. Rice turning, shot, deflected. Gets all the way through for a shot on goal, but not much on it. Wohlfahrt and Pijanowski. Pijanowski dangling, gets thrown to the corner. Turns, hits the kid high, and he's going to go to the box. Josh is going to the box for that one. Hands came high. It'll probably be the rest of the game for Josh. They did stop the clock to set the penalty. All right, it's going to be Wohlfahrt, Harding, McAtee, and Rice. Shot, pad save by Spencer. Harding's there for it, and he sends it out hard. That's a high stick. And that'll be our, no stoppage of play. They'll just burn some more clock. There will be an offensive zone face-off for the Warriors. Wohlfahrt, McAtee, Rice, Harding. Wohlfahrt wins the faceoff, comes back to Rice. He sends it to the near side here to McAtee. Puck gets by him. Lyons is looking to carry in their offensive zone. Shot, save, second save. All right, who we got out there now? We got Neid, Jaime, Bendra, and Harding. Comes back to Bendra, and he throws it length of the ice. Neid giving pressure. Goalie throws it up the far boards. And still giving pressure there. Puck does exit the zone. Lyons has it, and they look to gain the offensive zone. Down low right in front of us. Nothing to see there. And Lyons dumps it in with a minute to go. Harding with the reverse pass to Bendra. Bendra battling in the corner. Sorry with the camera. Puck comes up the D. He's going to put a shot on net. It is tipped out front. Goes to the wide side. Lyons dancing in the corner here. We are full strength right now, or even strength, I should say. Waved on it, and that's going to be Neid going the other direction. He's got McAtee with them. Shot, goalie save. McAtee's got it. Now Jaime's in there. Puck's coming out. 16 seconds. Boys just need to hand pass, and that's going to be the end of the game, boys and girls. So we only ended up with a couple broken sticks. I am an old man. Warriors with the dominant win here, 12-2. Hey, thanks. 46-22. I don't know how close that is.
It doesn't matter.